The time is 6:44. Time to check your weather here with Thomas this morning. Thomas, we're dealing with a doozy of a storm for our morning drive.
Yeah, some resorts have picked up over 2 feet of snow, and down in our valleys, we've also seen some significant snow. This was shared by T. Fodder on Twitter, where this is in Sugar House. Look at all that snow on the roofs and also on the trees. Now, this is estimated around a foot of snow, and we have seen some spots around the Salt Lake Valley pick up over a foot of snow. Sandy reporting 14 inches of snow, while Tooele is reporting 12 inches of snow. So we have seen significant snow down in our valleys, and we have seen significant snow also up in our mountains. It is still snowing sideways at Deer Valley, where Deer Valley has picked up over 2 feet of snow just since yesterday, and in our mountains in the overnight hours, we have picked up over a foot of snow in most locations. Here's the view in St. George, and this is going to be one of my favorite cameras as we go throughout the morning, because earlier we were seeing rain. That has transitioned over to mainly light snow, even down in St. George. So St. George, if you're waking up across the Southwest desert, you're waking up to some snow. But with that temperature close to freezing, so far it's not sticking. But anytime we see flurries flying in St. George, it's notable. Here's the view from Red Cliffs Lodge in Moab in the southeastern portion of the state, where it is actively raining. We also have some rumbles of thunder around Moab this morning as the cold front is currently working its way into southeastern Utah. And before too long, we could very well see that rain transition over into snow in Moab. And it looks like that transition is currently underway as we're sitting at 33 degrees, but we're in 34 in St. George. So while we're seeing straight snow at this point, likely not sticking to the surfaces at this point, it's 23 in Cedar City, where it is snowing quite a bit. It's snowing quite a bit along basically the entirety of the I-15 corridor. If you can, avoid getting out on the roadways, but if you have to get out on the roads, make sure you're building in plenty of time. And even though we might not necessarily see the heavier snow by this afternoon, with temperatures below freezing by this afternoon, anything is likely to stick. We're still looking at some pretty heavy snow from Utah County up through Davis County, seeing a little bit of light snow at this point for the northern Wasatch Front, still snowing in Logan, and still seeing some pretty heavy snow around Tooele, especially around the I-80 corridor, and still snowing in the Wasatch back and on our Wasatch Mountains. The radar might not be picking up on a lot between Nephi and Richfield. That's just because the radar has a very hard time seeing that far into central Utah, where we are definitely seeing snow on the I-15 corridor between Nephi and Richfield this morning. Snow from Beaver down to Cedar City, also seeing snow in St. George, and we're looking at rain and snow in the southeastern portion of the state, along with a few rumbles of thunder this morning. So if you're in San Juan and Grand counties and you're hearing some rumbles, it's because we actually do have a few thunderstorms this morning. Winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories. Most of these will continue through 11 o'clock tonight. Some of these won't go away until 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, especially in the southeastern portion of the state. But as we go throughout the rest of today, through the duration of these warnings, we're expecting an additional 10 inches plus for most of our mountains, an additional 5 inches plus for most of our mountain valleys, an additional 2 inches plus for most of our valleys. And while that might not necessarily sound impressive, some valleys could pick up still over a half a foot of snow. And with the temperatures below freezing, as mentioned, likely going to stick to the roadways, winter driving conditions and strong winds. And we have seen some strong winds, especially in southern Utah, where earlier this morning we clocked a wind gust at 63 miles per hour in St. George, 38 miles per hour in Moab. And even though we don't have active wind alerts in the northern portion of the state, we've seen some gusts between 30 and 35 miles per hour, and those winds are still whipping pretty well in the northern portion of the state. High wind warnings and wind advisories continue through at least this morning in south central and southeastern Utah, as gusts upwards of 60 to 70 miles per hour can't be completely ruled out as that cold front continues to work its way across the southeastern portion of the state. Let's go ahead and begin the futurecast. 8 o'clock this morning, and over the next several hours, that's where the best chance is going to be for that heavy snow as the cold front moves away to the east. By 1 o'clock this afternoon, you can see the coverage not as much. We're still going to get that wraparound moisture, and with the northwesterly flow, I anticipate us to continue to see a decent amount of snow even along the Wasatch Front. Things could calm down a little bit in our valleys as we go into this evening, but the chance for wet weather can't be completely discounted. It won't go away completely. The best chance for snow in the overnight hours tonight into our very early Thursday morning will be in the high terrain. But another system coming our way from Thursday into Friday will result in more active weather to round out the work week. So even though we're seeing our storm system move through right now, we got another one that will be on its heels as we go into the second half of this work week, with a chance for snow showers on Thursday and Friday as well. Today, a daytime high of only 29 in Salt Lake, but the wind will make it feel even colder than that. A daytime high of 29 in Cedar City, 44 in St. George, so we might be able to get back into the 40s this afternoon after spending most of the day in the 30s. A daytime high of 40 degrees in Moab and 40 40 degrees in Bluff and a good chance for wet weather no matter where you are across Utah. Rain and snow showers for St. George as we go through today. Windy conditions. We'll have a chance for mainly snow showers for our Thursday, then a chance of rain and snow on Friday, mainly just rain Saturday into Sunday as temperatures will come up slightly, and then we'll bring in a chance for maybe more rain by the middle of next week. As we look along the Wasatch Front, snow showers continue through today, maybe calming down a little bit this afternoon into tonight, but not necessarily a guarantee. A chance for snow showers Thursday into Friday, looking mostly dry on Saturday, then more chances for snow showers as we round out the weekend and move into early next week.